Bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast with your host Sean Myrie. We live and direct right now on YouTube. Right?
You don't know, man. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry. And yeah, I approve this message nationwide. We are here for a special promo. Tell them what it is, Sean.
Well, it's a promo and an episode still, but we got our new sponsor, right? Compliments of Team Real Estate. The Brass Knuckle Whiskey. We got the Brass Knuckle Whiskey right here, live and direct in the flesh. Brass Knuckle Whiskey. I haven't tried any yet, but it looks good, right? So, yeah, bless up Posh last night. Bless up to Valentino, Earth Strong. Bless up to all the artists that was in attendance. It was a great event. All the artists, all the organizers. Bless up to Posh. We'll be doing Posh Friday night.
Yeah, Posh Spotlight. D2E presents Posh Nightclub special podcast spotlighting music videos. You don't know.
Yeah, so what do you think about last night, for the Earth Strong, but it was a great showcase still.
Yo, man, everyone came out, do their thing, you know what I mean? Straight up, bless up, to Valentino for his Earth Strong. You don't know, man. It was a red carpet treatment. It was not only an artist, it was a fashion show. You know what I mean? If you weren't there, yo, man, I don't know where you went. You know what I mean? Straight up goods.
Yeah, man. So a lot of things are going on right now. Upcoming events. We got Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. The 14th, you know what I mean? Lang Chang, you know what I mean? Lang Kang.
Harmony and Heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
So, Heartbeat Harmony. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
yeah.
That's up to Connoisseur Ghost.
Yeah, man.
It's early right now, but yeah. That'll be the 14th, a great showcase, a lot of artists. Look up on our page, you'll see the event. We're doing a lot of events. So much we can't even remember some right now, but
yeah, for sure.
Lot of events. We're not just in the studio. We're outside. We're with the people. We're with the culture. We're putting in work, right? D2E.
We always be putting in work, man. No matter what it may be. You know what I'm saying? We are doers. We're we don't talk about it and all of that and everything, and we don't do anything about it, man. We do shit.
Yeah, so if you're an artist and you want some opportunities and you're active and you have some, you feel you have some great music, you could, you can DM us or, our probably our email, what we have, the Down to Earth Podcast Network email. Promoted on the page, or we're gonna start promoting.
But yeah, man, it's as much as that we're herbalists and all of that, but yo, we love the liquor too. You see, as you can see, brass whiskey. As you can see, man, brass whiskey. You don't know, man. Yeah. You see that? You know what I mean? And we got sponsors all the time. You know what I mean? Straight up goods. I can't leave everybody out. Say the next one there.
Allure, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what we got from Team Real Estate. We got the vodka. So this is a good addition too.
Yeah.
Tried some last night.
Yeah, man. But we can't leave everybody out, man. Straight up, man. We still have our older ones here. Canadian hip hop is legit. Okay, yeah, recognize that. You know what I mean? Canadian hip hop is legit. Chill. You know what I mean? Follow him and all of that. Straight up goods. Yes, this is a PSA. You know what I mean? And like I said, we can't leave everybody out here. We got still Silk vodka. You know what I mean? As you can see, man, straight up. Yeah, Silk vodka, nice and silky. You know what I mean? He was there for 2 years ago for a nice Mary Jane barbecue. Hopefully we could have everybody again up in here. You know what I mean? Straight up goods. All the new sponsors and old sponsors. You know what I mean? Straight up. Yeah, man.
This coming up February 23rd.
That's Blunts and Baddies. Blunts and Baddies, man. Blunts and Baddies. You get $5 off with the flyer here. Hopefully, we get around and we get it to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. $5 off. You know what I mean? 30. What was it? Without the ticket, and without the flyer, it's 30. With the flyer, it's 25. You know what I mean? Straight up goods, and it's a disclosed, to be announced the location. So if you're not with it, you won't know. You know what I mean? Blunts and Baddies, the February 23rd. You know what I mean? Straight up. Don't be a nerd. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So yo, some media stuff we're gonna talk about. Like a little bit of media stuff. What do you think about the recent interview with Cat Williams? Because Cat Williams is the big character right now,
And he's telling the truth.
and he was interviewed by that guy Shannon Sharp, Shay Club Shay.
What could I say? He's telling the truth about shit. Like someone has to talk up. Someone has to say something.
You think all the truth?
Yeah, oh man, why does the man have to lie for it? Man have money. You think he has anything to prove and shit? Think about it. He don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Is this to get him back more, like put him back in the spotlight more?
Back in the spotlight? He's already in the spotlight. I mean, he needs to be back in the spotlight for it. You see his comedy shows and all of that sold out and everything like that. What the fuck? Think about what I'm saying. He's good. You know what I mean? He is good. You know what I mean?
So do you believe like everything what he's saying? Like I believe him. I'm not saying I don't believe him. It's just you would wonder like, is this a way to get back more spotlight? You say he had spotlight, but I have to admit I like Cat Williams, but I didn't realize him until this interview.
You mean you didn't realize him?
No, I mean like, not saying he was like not doing anything, but I mean he wasn't out there in the public for nothing like outrageous. He's just doing his job as a comedian. You don't really look on comedians besides Dave Chappelle before this. A lot of people wasn't looking at no one else besides Dave Chappelle.
Well, not everyone is down for only David. There's other comedians.
But I mean, no one was really talking about no comedians in no way.
Yes, it was lit. Easy Bands. You don't know. Bless up.
Bless up was lit.
Man. Yeah, man. That is for sure, for sure.
Everybody was talking about Dave Chappelle for a good time. Like, you get what I mean? Like, forgetting about other comedians.
They be talking about all the other comedians all the time. It's just that David Chappelle had like a big HBO special. You know what I mean? Straight up. That's the only difference. But there always been other comedians doing it when they're doing movies and all and everything.
I'm not saying they're not doing that, but as a comedian, just as a comedian, because he doesn't really do movies, Dave Chappelle. Is like regarded as the best.
The best?
That's how people been regarding him. Like he's the best comedian right now. Dave Chappelle.
And that's not everyone's opinion.
I know that, but that's
not everyone's opinion. That's what some people say about Kevin Hart, and I definitely disagree. So you could be saying the same thing about him. So what are you saying? You know what I mean? And I definitely disagree with that because I don't find anything funny about Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? Straight up. I think that guy is like he's trying too hard to be funny. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about from the BET days until now. You know what I mean? So I'm not just talking. I'm saying from then until now. I couldn't stand the guy. You know what I mean? I don't like his comedy. I think it's annoying and all that shit. You know what I mean? Straight up. Goods. You know, I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Like I'm a tough critic when it comes to entertainment.
I don't know. I just don't find anything funny about Kevin Hart.
I don't find nothing funny about him. I think he's just trying to be a clown.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a clown and trying to get by that. You know what I mean? And he uses his little things like his height and all this fuckery to use for his comedy.
Commercial. Remember Brass Knuckle Whiskey.
Brass Knuckle Whiskey. You know what the Brass Knuckle Whiskey will do? It thump you in the face when you drink too much. You know what I mean? Like a brass knuckle. You know, see the brass knuckle right here, so you know, see that thump. You lick you in your face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Kind of almost licked me in the face last night still. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, because when I was watching his interview, it was entertaining, man. It's like entertaining, like the stories, because I know some of those stories was true.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff what I could confirm is timelines, like when he was talking about Friday, about the whole thing with Friday, how that other guy Ricky Smiley said that was supposed to be his part. He was supposed to be the pimp and stuff. And
Mm.
then this guy said, "This guy's a liar because they gave him creative control, Cat Williams, to create the pimp and dress and whatever that whole thing, right?" And he's true when he's talking about he never was typecasted. It's true when he done other movies, Cat Williams,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the clips. He was playing different roles,
Mm-hmm.
so he's right about a lot of those other comedians. They couldn't act. He didn't do no movies. You really look at it, a lot of the ones he's talking about, some
Yeah.
of them didn't do no movies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe only Cedric the Entertainer did a movie or so.
Yeah.
The others done maybe one a sitcom. What's his name again? Steve Harvey done a sitcom, and he has
Yeah, a
talk show.
sitcom. What I can't stand. That's another comedian I can't stand.
And
You know what I
talk
mean?
shows.
I can't stand Steve Harvey, man.
It's that- he's not funny too.
I don't find
I
nothing
don't find
funny
him
about
funny
him.
either.
Out of the whole what Kings of Comedy
You
there,
know the funny thing?
the only one who was really the
Bernie
king
Mac.
of comedy there was Bernie Mac.
You know the funny thing? When he's talking about these guys, it's such a coincidence that those same comedians are not funny to me. All the ones where he's accusing of
Yeah, and
doing
he's
all
right.
types of shit, they're not funny to me.
But I agree
Maybe
with him.
that's a reason they really are thief and shit. Because if I maybe that's the energy I pick up.
Yeah.
You are.
It's
fake.
almost like the music game in
And-
comedy.
And I could hear that through you that you're not really funny. And look, all those people you talk about, Kevin Hart, I don't find funny.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey, I don't find funny. Cedric the Entertainer, I don't find funny really.
No, you know what? He's
Sometimes.
sometime-ish, but I'd rather Cedric than Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
You know?
And with the dress thing,
Mm-hmm.
he's not wrong with the dress thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these comedians were wearing dress. You're gonna say excuses is Hollywood and yeah, this is just part of the art. You could be anything, but he's right.
Yeah.
Why is it majority of the black entertainers who want to do especially comedy are all dressed in like women? They all dressed up like women. Jamie Foxx, Martin, even recently they revealed it. Dave Chappelle, who said it was talking against it, he wore a dress.
Yeah,
Like
he did.
a whole bunch of them wore dresses. Majority of them wore dresses. The majority of these guys who
But it's like a test. Like, yo, if they do it,
all the
right?
Wayne brothers wore
To me,
dresses
you know
too.
what it is to me? I'm sorry to say. It's like a test. A test that will they do it? So if they'll do it, that means they'll do anything for us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If they'll do that to
Wesley Snipes wore a dress too.
to give up their manhood credibility and to expose it to the world, you know what I mean, with the feminism or whatever.
Yeah, all of them wore a
You know
dress.
what I mean?
Even Eddie Murphy, I think, wore a dress.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's hardly any one you could point out who did not wear a dress.
Well, it's called selling out, right? You have to be true to yourself. Otherwise, they go, well, good luck. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're gonna get any work or anything. They'll say all of these things to them. You know what I mean? And they'll go, fuck. Maybe I should do it. Da da da. And then after, things will go right for them. Because they subdue to the masses, right? That's how it go. Yeah.
You are one of the speaking because we are hip hop. We are hip hop. We're telling people we're the definition of hip hop. I've been listening to some new music recently because you're not a fan of a lot of the new music what comes out.
Hardly, only a few of it.
But
I'm hard. Benny
the Butcher
Mm-hmm.
from Buffalo, and what do you think about his music? Because he has something new out.
I wanted to hear it. I didn't get a chance yet. I'm hearing that it's bomb still. So yeah, when it comes to the Griselda, they're the ones who are like really holding it down for the old school, new school swag. Yeah, because he has a new album called Everybody Can't Go, and he has every song on the album is a banger. That's why this man took his time to do his album. He didn't rush. Mm-hmm. And he has the one with Snoop Dogg on it, I think. Yeah, that's one of the commercial ones. Snoop Dogg and Benny the Butcher. That's back again. Yeah. The video is probably out right now. He has one with Lil Wayne, Jada Kiss. Mm-hmm. Who else? And mostly himself, but he has those features on there, right? Yeah.
But this guy, when I like before it was Conway, I was listening to the Machine more, and he's ill. But then I start listening to him even more. The whole group and is ill, man. The whole
Well,
group.
speaking of hip hop, and we're talking about
West Side
with
Gun and all of them.
promoting liquor. Like for the last couple of years, liquor has been a big part of hip hop for commercialism. You know what I mean? To help promote, cross promote, and everything. Don't get me wrong. There's been other products, but liquor has been one of the main
things.
You know what I'm saying? And then nowadays it's the weed.
Yeah.
It's the weed nowadays.
Yeah, but he can't really do it as much as the liquor for some.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, yes, the liquor is more on a commercial base. You know what I mean? Because look, down to Snoop Dogg got a wine and a whiskey.
And they have a commercial of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like, it's more welcoming to the corporate world.
Yeah,
I have to say, the liquor. You know what I mean? Which it was illegal once upon a time. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like the weed was illegal once upon a time.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. I will say that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, like maybe times will change more. I don't know, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. So, like you said, you got events coming up.
Yeah, man. And we're trying to put the flag everywhere, you know, like war. You know what I'm saying? This will be like the flag right here, the brass whiskey. You know what I mean? Trying to get it up in every event space where we be at. You know what I mean? So, yo, all you event owners, you know, venue owners, holler at us, or we're gonna try to holler at you with this brass whiskey. We don't want to lick you in the face with this, you know, straight. This will help your revenue of your venue. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, this stuff is good. Yeah, boy. Yeah, man.
So, like I was saying, there's hardly any hip hop you could say like what's coming out where you could listen to from the beginning to the end. And Benny the Butcher has a full album, new album, came out January 26th.
How many tracks?
Let's see something. Yes. 12 tracks. That's how they used to do an album.
Yeah, no.
12 tracks.
Anybody featured on?
Yeah, he has Jadakiss, Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Lil Wayne, Snoop Dogg, and Jadakiss. Those are 3 top MCs.
I wonder if there's gonna be any videos.
Yeah, he has a video with Snoop Dogg.
Okay, all right.
That's the best way to come out.
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg.
Like I said, just like
Lil Wayne.
It's a formula. You know what I mean?
Whatever Lil Wayne does.
When you be dropping an album, a project, you have to like not looking at it as an album or a project. You have to look at it as a whole campaign, like a campaigning of like a movie. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is like a movie, an audio version.
Yeah, so
you know
when
what I mean?
He goes on tour and those guys are around, he can perform those songs with him. If he's with Lil Wayne, he can perform that song with him. If he's with Snoop, he
that's
can perform. If he's with Jadakiss, he can perform.
And he has his own songs too.
Smart.
Of course.
There's only 3 of them, I think.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't need that many features to be all over the album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on the real, when it came to albums back in the day, even 3 people were good enough for me to feature on an album. 3 or 4 people. And if it's like a 12 track or so, you know what I mean? You don't need all the other artists to be taking up your tracks. This is your album. You know what I mean?
A couple features, but mostly with his camp.
Yeah.
But the big people,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, he mixes it. People from his camp and with Snoop Dogg, Jadakiss, and let's see. Yeah, man. This album, Everybody Can't Go, you got to check it out. Mm-hmm. I was listening to it. You can check it in the reels. He has good tracks, man. Everybody Can't Go.
Mm-hmm.
Real hip hop album by Benny the Butcher. Check it out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say some of the track names.
Call them out.
Number 1, Jermaine's Graduation. I heard that one. That was good. Number 2, Braun. Right? I heard that one.
Yeah.
And then 3, Big Dog by Benny the Butcher and Lil Wayne. I heard a little bit of that. That's good. Everybody Can't Go, Benny the Butcher and Kyle Banks. That must be a new artist. Never heard of it. 5, TMVTL.
Yeah.
Never heard that. I gotta listen to that. 6, Back Again by Benny the Butcher and Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's the commercial track. That's fire. Fire. The video looks like it's gonna be ill. It has a lot of featured faces, famous people in it. 7, One Foot In by Benny the Butcher and Stove God Cooks. I think I heard that. That's ill.
Okay.
Buffalo Kitchen Club by Benny the Butcher and Amari Caesar. Never heard that one. 9 Pillow Talk. I heard this. Slander featuring Babyface Ray and Jadakiss. Yeah, that one's fire. Pillow Talk. That one's fire. That beat too. 10
Right.
How to Rap. 11 Griselda Express by Benny the Butcher, Westside Gun, Conway, The Machine, and Rick Hyde. That's all the whole crew there. Then 12 Big Timers by Benny the Butcher and Peasy. So I like it. He mixes it up with commercial, like the commercial artists, and then his people.
Scene.
That's a perfect fusion. What he done. That's an album.
Yeah.
People he's met, who he admires probably.
Yeah.
And with his people.
Yeah.
And that made a classic album. Like you don't forget where you're from.
Yeah.
And then you're putting Snoop Dogg on the album. You're putting Jadakiss on the album, right? That's big.
It is. It is.
You got and Lil Wayne, and you got Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
So all those other guys who are like, they're on the album with Snoop Dogg and all that. That helps them too. Anybody
right.
on that album.
Yeah.
And he's promoting it
exactly.
good. Everybody can't go.
Everybody cannot go, man. Straight up. Goods.
Everybody can't go, but we got Brass, Knuckle,
yeah,
Whiskey.
That could go. You know what I mean? That could go into every venue. Like I said, once again, this is a PSA. You don't know, man. Proud sponsor, Brass, Knuckle, Whiskey. It will knock you out. You know what I mean? Straight. You know what I mean? But you have to look out for it. You know what I mean? And we're going to be promoting it through Posh. You know what I mean? The Spotlight podcast. You know what I mean? It'll be spotlighting artists with their music videos, consistency, good music, and all. We're going to be wrapping it up with all of them in there for weeks to come. It's going to be the first season D2E presents Posh Spotlight podcast.
You guys have to subscribe. Follow us for
us, all our pages, please. YouTube, Twitch, you know what I mean? Straight up goods. Let them know what the Twitch is and all of that, what the name is.
Down to Earth Podcast Network on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out. Down to Earth Podcast Network with the 2.
Yes.
Right?
And on YouTube, Down to Earth Podcast and EQTV. You know what I'm saying?
On YouTube, Down to Earth Podcast and Down to Earth Network.
Yes. And on YouTube, EQTV at D2E_podcast. Yeah. You done know. Yes. Please subscribe to all the channels. And as always, we appreciate all our viewers out there. You know who you are. You done know. Bless up to the family, the D2E family. You done know. You're going to be seeing more shows, more episodes, more content with all of us. You done know. You heard it here first for my brother Sean Myrie with the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. And I approve this message. Nation, what?